This segment is brought to you by A.J. Doman Chevrolet. We say yes when others say no.
Welcome to Bayou Time. I'm Jacob DeGate, and we now have joining us via Zoom. We have Lieutenant Ricky Hartley from the Morgan City Police Department. Thank you very much for joining us, Lieutenant.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
All right. I see you got an update on some vape shop arrests that previously taken place. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, so we had initially did a search warrant on a couple of vape shops here in town. Those search warrants was based on an investigation that also led to distribution warrants on several people that were involved directly with the vape shop. Once we executed those search warrants, evidence that were found on scene were looked over, investigated, including receipts and phone records and things like that led us to continue the investigation of the vape shop. Once the detectives finished their investigation, they found that there were two other people, including one of the original arrestees. We had enough to charge them additionally with these charges that we had on them.
Okay, and can you tell us who the new, I guess, the defendants are, arrestees that?
Yes. The Omar Bayou and the Amber Yarbrough, Amber, who was directly working for them as a management position. Yes, that's Amber, and also a possession with intent to distribute for Mr. Qasim Raib, who we originally arrested in the initial raid. We had yes, sir. We had warrants for him for the possession with intent as well.
All right. I see one of the charges, of course, is possession with marijuana. There's another drug there that I'm not familiar with. Can you tell me how to pronounce it?
Tianeptine.
Yes, exactly.
Tianeptine, yes. So tianeptine was recently passed through Louisiana State House, making it illegal as a Schedule I. They were found that they were selling these products out of the stores, knowing that it was illegal. That's whenever it ignited the investigations for us to send someone in there and begin making purchases and see where how far it went and who was all involved in it.
Okay. Do you know what type of drug that is? Is it kind of a?
Well, yes. It actually acts somewhat like heroin. Actually, okay. They actually call it gas station heroin. The drug is used for persons who, believe it or not, tries to get off of heroin, and they start trying this tianeptine out, and eventually they find that the tianeptine is giving them the same effects that heroin gives them whenever they take heroin, believing that it's a safer product, but it isn't. Anything that does something like that is not a safer product. And that's how people get hooked. It's kind of like the what was it for the other drug that heroin also
kratom, is that one that
methadone? I'm sorry, methadone.
I got you.
Yeah, whenever methadone users get hooked on methadone, trying to get away from heroin, and of course it seems that it isn't the better choice to help them get off. They really have to be monitored whenever they go through exiting the use of heroin.
I see. Okay. Now, was this all at one vape shop, or was this multiple shops?
Actually, it was a couple of vape shops here in town. On the day that we arrested these subjects, the sheriff's office over here also did a place in their jurisdiction, Bayou Vista area, and also came across some marijuana vapes, I believe it was, which they were subsequently charged with that as well.
Okay, and then I see it also was a drug-free zone. Is that in relation to, it was a church or school nearby?
A church, yes, yes, sir. A church that was less than the 300 feet of one of the locations. Yes, sir.
All righty, so this is all, and this all took place on June 3rd, these 3 additional arrests?
The three, yes, sir. The 3 additional took place on June 3rd. They came in for their interviews. We conducted interviews and went from there. It seems at this time we may be finished with this particular investigation, but we're still waiting for other search warrant information to come in on social media accounts and things like that, I believe.
Okay, so how many total individuals were arrested throughout this whole process?
If I'm not mistaken, it was 7.
7? Wow.
7 total, yes. 6, yeah. Or 6, sorry.
6.
Sorry, correction. One guy we arrested twice.
Gotcha, understanding, but definitely some great investigative work there, and the result to get some harmful stuff off the streets. We certainly appreciate you for coming on and updating everybody about that.
Absolutely. The thing we want to get out there is that a lot of parents, they don't know, a lot of parents heard of marijuana vapes as well. They really don't know what it can do to these youngsters, because that seems who's getting most of it. I mean, even this tianeptine, this tianeptine is super harmful, and anyone could basically get it. It's not monitored like it should be, I believe, at this time.
Well, thank you very much for updating us. We appreciate it. Stay tuned for more
Thank you.
right here on HTV.
This segment was brought to you by AJ Doman Chevrolet. We say yes when others say no.